Chill Laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome back to Dream Daddy. It's been a hot minute. It's been a little while since I've been in it, but we're back and we're going to do some more of it. But I got a bit of an old glitcheroo here. The creepy twins are in Amanda's bedroom for some reason. Hey guys! I crack open her door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. I also found two creepy bastard blonde children in here. Joseph must be around. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right. How was brunch? It was good. We got kind of sidetracked because we had to travel into the depths of Maple Darker, find a toy river, drop by, I actually prefer a great... My legs give out. Oh, Jesus. I find myself on the floor of the hallway. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Ah, my legs. Ah. Oh wait, that was the end of the date. Okay. Well then, that was the end of date number 2. Did I get an S?
That was a gold medal performance for sure.
Fucking thanks, bruh. Right, okay. Eat a lot of broccoli. I mean, that's pretty good. Well, it's been a long day. At least those creepy bastard kids are gone. I'm just ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She stifles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Aww. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Just go away. Something must have happened. Amanda. Get out! Okay, okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Aww. Wow, what has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. A fresh pot! Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. What happened? What did I do? Did I mess up something in the last episode? I can't remember. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Fuck. Oh. Okay. Haven't seen her act like that in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. What a beast. As I put the bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things work. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Hi! Welcome home! I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I want to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Oh, honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator. Oh, good call! And place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Oh, gee. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? It's going to be a test? I guess I should start from the top of the morning to you. So, you know how Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Oh, fuck. Ha! Dad, that was me. Shit, rookie mistake. What? I thought you were Emma P. Dad, are you doing okay? I'm getting legit worried. I've been doing a lot of gluing and varnishing in unventilated spaces. Carry on, whatever. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for Calc AB final. That fucking sucks. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa! Whoa! Or as Crash Bandicoot would say, whoa! I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. We're two peas in a very bad lying pod. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall. Good plan. And after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. Aww. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. That fucking sucks. God, you would feel so horrible. You'd feel like hurt to your core. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? Oh. But then they kiss. No. Ha. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R is just like glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the, she pooped the bed too? Not literally, it could be an analogy for like she shit the bed. Boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Ha, I got it right. Fucking boring ass Grace! Upsetting my daughter. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day. and immediately drafted a super long text at the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. What did Emma R say? Ooh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. I don't even get to figure it out. Come on! I want the gossip. I want to know what's going on. I want to know who hurt my baby girl. I will destroy them. For my name is
Jack Daddy, and I will rain down vengeance.
Sorry, I just had to go off in a little bit there for a second. I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. I get it! They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's been a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read, and then, wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, come on, Jack. First the SpongeBobs and the Dabs, and now we're on to this. Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are read receipts, or read receipts, whatever. It's hard to read the word read. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her in the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's just all really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everyone dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would. Well, I guess we know that Dad died. Wait, did we know that already? I think we did. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Have you seen him? Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I missed him, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? God, I hate that. Whenever someone has that, like, sad look about them, I can't help but feel sorry for them. If I was in this scenario listening to her for real right now, I'd probably just bawl my eyes out.
Oh.
That was a different voice. Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Ooh, I'm excited. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. All your friends were assholes to you and left you and kicked you out of a group. And she lied to you about dating a guy that you told her you liked. Or wait, I forget which Emma she told that she liked. Either way, the Emma probably knew. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Have you? Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's in my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. I'm turning on my fan because it's warm in here. Not all friendships last forever. That's true, but I don't think that's what she needs to hear right now. Real friends don't do that, and high school sucks. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. That's the thing. When friends are like the biggest deal in your life, it's usually at a time when you don't realize that, this stuff probably doesn't last forever. And it's only when you're older and more mature and you've gone through all the motions with people and jobs and different schools and colleges and everything that you realize sometimes friends come and go. Sometimes they're just there for a period of your life, but at that time, they mean a great deal to you. If the other person isn't putting in the effort to show how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, fuck them! Huh. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Well, yeah, she is my daughter, and I am a cake fiend, so yes, we did eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yeah? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
She actually said it! That's the first time we've heard a full sentence out of her. Aww! That's so fucking adorable!
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, from emotion to emotion. To a rumble in the ocean. Here we fucking go. Right. So, because it's been a while, and because I'm 2 dates into 3 out of Craig, think I'm gonna go back to him and see what's up. I do want to get through all the other dads, but I mean, we're gonna be here for fucking ever if I have to do that. We're like, what, 5, 6 episodes in now? I can't remember. We're a good few hours into this game. And I haven't even gotten through one dad yet, and I've only done 1 date with another dad, so I don't want this to go on forever. So I'm gonna finish off Craig, even though Craig seems to be the one that everyone picked first when they did Let's Plays of it. Now I'm late to the game, but whatever, I like Craig, he's cool. He can run far, and he's got a cute little baby. To be fair, I'm probably just hanging out with him because the baby is adorable, and I just want to see her blow bubbles again. Brian turned out to be a big old fat pile of no. I'm not saying that he's fat, I'm saying that the mentality around his scenario is big fat pile of shite. Because I don't like people who try to one-up me all the time. Matt, Robert, haven't hung out with any of these. Apparently Robert's story is good. And so is Damien's. But I don't know. Craig! Let's message Craig. You know what they say about 3rd dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? This is also a reason, because I think we might actually come to some sort of conclusion after this. Oh, I'm sure Craig can commit to this. Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game. But not too late, because then you're just gonna eat carbs late at night and then you're just gonna get fat and bloated. Took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on a regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out, but the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. Need to do some of that myself. I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food. So I double checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute. Amanda's going to be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. I like how you didn't really say specifics. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. Well, I guess nation's capital, this is kind of set in America, so. Hey, Manda Panda! Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Hey, Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all of my camera equipment, lenses, tripod, flash, all that. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments. Ooh, what's the series about? National Monuments. It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods, out there, in nature, you know, roughing it up. Just me and Mother Nature and old Madre de trees. And also Craig and his soaking hot bod. He gonna be alright on your own? I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple of days without constant updates on who just got voted off International Haunted House Hunters. Amanda, I love you. And we're blood. But don't test me. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes zipping up the bag, the big suitcase, and looks it out the next door of bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug. Relax, Dad Tron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Sounds like a good night. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked nicely, fine. Promise. Hey, what's up, my dad? How's it going? You got your steps in yet? I was just sitting down here drinking my Soylent kombucha wheatgrass. Yeah, I step outside, holding my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. Big strong man. Don't you dare. Craig can. You keep those hands to yourself. At least for now. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda? Yep, on our way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? Already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. Oh, dude. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. Oh no. Or, oh no. What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? Oh, is it that juice press that had a lot of controversy that time? Where you could just squeeze the bags and actually get the juice out of it? Ah, that was funny. No, it's just Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Ah, bro. Do we have anything to listen to? All I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. You want to listen to those? No. I'm just kidding. Craig hands me a bunch of Slayer CDs and Cannibal Corpse. Take your pick. I thumb through page after page of kids sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find in the very last slot a blank sleedy with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Kegstan's Megamix Volume I. Or 1. Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. I pop the CD into the car stereo and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays and soon enough we're both happily singing the lyrics to each other, each song as we fly down the highway. Apparently, I'm having a fucking stroke right now. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate. You brought that dog home one night and I couldn't pry you two apart. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Dude, we've heard this story. And then we had a room inspection. That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pub's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. It feels good to be back out here. Real good. Almost makes me feel good. Oh my god! Nature's loud! What the fuck? We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Why is it so loud? Everything all right?
Yep. Just had to fire off one last work email.
Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in all the tall trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there?
There's no reception out here.
Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety in Craig's face.
But what if there's a problem?
You've trained for this. Look, Craig, may I call you sexy ass? Look, sexy ass. We all know that if you really wanted, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. Or like Lida in My Hero Academia. You actually kind of look like him. You're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. This is our weekend. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks.
Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception.
Craig, seriously, what's wrong?
I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instincts is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would no way of knowing.
Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away. No matter how old your kids are, you just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember that we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks me directly in the eyes. He looks me so directly, he had to directly do it twice.
No distractions. No cell phone service. Just two dads relaxing out in the woods.
Prolonged eye contact. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Let's have some fun, Craig. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your big daddy dick. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only two people here.
Can't believe you still have this tent.
Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dumped a bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot and hand Craig the stakes.
We still know how to do this, right?
It's putting up a tent. You're not building a fucking Falcon 5 rocket to the moon. Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork.
Hey.
Bro, look at us go!
Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land.
Verily, and look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on.
So what's next on the camp extravaganza docket?
Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way, and I'm sure we could hike too.
Let's get hiking! Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. This game is very loud all of a sudden. I have no way of turning it down easily. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me.
Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like?
What, my dick? I look over at what he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a bud.
Nice.
Nice. I can't get over how detailed it is.
I examined the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. A Snickers?
I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one.
I'm snickering now too. Let us just analyze This tree further. There's a lot of ass jokes going around. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. Good dad puns. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Fuck yeah! High fives all around. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Are we going skinny dipping? Oh, thank God, those fucking noisy ass crickets are gone.
It's just you and me, Craig. In this vista of beautiful gloriousness.
Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape with the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate. Wow! The old waterfall.
Hey!
It's gorgeous.
Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Think we could jump off like in the old days?
Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land.
Looks like you could climb right up over there.
We didn't even bring swimming trunks.
What are you talking about?
Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off. This is it, y'all. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is it. It's all coming down to this. Oh! Oh, mama! Look at Craig's butt. Don't look at Craig's butt. I am sorry, but I am objectifying this lovely piece of man. In real life, I wouldn't, but it's a video game. I can't help but sneak a peek. That's a good butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking.
I do a lot of glute workouts.
Whoa! I immediately turn away, blushing.
Are you coming or what?
I think I came already. I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. But he realizes I'm not right behind him. He turns around and rolls his eyes.
We lived together for years and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal.
Yeah, but it wasn't until now that I wanted to crawl inside that ass. Who needs pants anyway? They're society's oppressors. Down with pants! Down with the system!
Oh, that's the spirit.
I take my shirt off and drop it in the pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher from up on this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college and I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes.
Don't think. Just jump.
Craig cannonballs off the waterfall into the lake, breaking both his legs and his head came flying off, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Whoa! He treads water and looks up at me.
Yeah, you coming or what?
Don't think. Just jump. How are you supposed to not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think. Just. I run off the edge trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. Ow. I resurface to find Craig giggling.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place.
I playfully splash water at Craig. Oh, Craig, just you and me in this wonderland.
Are you sure about that?
I splash him again.
Oh, you've given me no choice.
Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water.
You've awakened the beast.
Is that a euphemism, Craig? You coming on to me? I hope so. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Squirt water at it.
Squirt water at him with your hands. Hammer fist. Dunk him. Get dunked on! I lunged for Craig and managed to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. I summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water. Hey! And I drop him down for the splash! Craig bounces back out of the water.
Nice.
Yeah, my turn. Oh no. It seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and, quite literally, tosses me across the water. I emerge from the water, devastated.
Oh.
You think I did all those pull-ups just so you could look good with so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers. Craig does a playful flex for me. Damn. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There is peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? I'll race you to the top! Up we go again! We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the waterfall again. What a rush! Good form on that one. Wanna go again? Hell yes! Over and over again we go. Back and forth. With the same energy we had in our youth. We climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man, this is fun. Got one more in you? Craig. I live for danger. It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark. Are you kidding? I've never felt more alive! Alright, bro, you sure? It's my time to jump. Wait, I have a fucking shirt on! I scurry up the rocks once more and do another classic cannonball. Wow, this is so fun. I'm getting kinda cold. Wanna go back to the camp now? I kinda wanna see how far we can push this. Go on without me. I've got at least 20 more jumps in me. Okay, dude, I'll, see you back there. Oh. Okay, yeah. I might have fucked that up. I managed to catch Craig just as he heads around the corner back to the camp. We should probably head back. We go to put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. Who needs a fire when you're as smoking hot as I am I right? We can dry off and get some dinner going. God, this sounds like fun! Sopping wet. We hike back to the camp and unpack everything that we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tin foil. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Boop boop! Let me cock for you. Cock for you! Let me cook for you, Craig! Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around in his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I know, I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles and now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We did get wet together. We really need to get a fire started. Are we not going to be able to start a fire and we're going to have to hug each other for warmth? Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star named Bear Grylls can do it, so can we. We need some wood. Hey, Craig, you got wood? I gesture to the trees around us. There's no shortage of that. And some tinder. No, I once hooked up on my, never mind. We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house, depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all of the materials that could conceptually make a passable looking campfire. Just add fire, right? Yeah, that's the fun part. That's the hard part of making a fire, is actually getting that spark. But between the two of us, Craig, we have enough spark to light this world on fire. The sun is just now setting and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Anyway, I can help. Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we make this fire happen. Craig, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Craig can, that's his name. Proud of that one. You can do it. Never knew a better Craig. Go overboard with compliments. You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hard-working father with a steady work ethic and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. Bro, stop. You'll make me cry. Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire. He fucking did it! Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regular old outdoorsy fellas. Oh. Hooray for not dying. I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan that he's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it, while basting them both in butter. Oh, God, I'm getting hungry. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. When did this happen? He used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. Oh. I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steaks onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away. Oh. Ow! Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. Patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. It sounds so good. Oh, thyme and rosemary on potatoes is so fucking awesome. Crack a little bit of sea salt over that. Fuck, dude. Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven. Oh. That's what I like to hear. Remember how far an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's so hard to not just go back to that. I literally had a burrito before recording this episode. That was what I had before getting into this. That was like my dinner. I'm a fat piece of shit. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is a microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it. I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. Yeah, it's called being a father. It's called adulthood. You okay? Oh. Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down. Hi. I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy. I don't know. I have to, for my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them, but I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy, and when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way? That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Craig, you are the man. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it.
Craig, buddy. I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Hey!
I do though. I eat right and exercise.
That's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Bro!
What?
You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too. Oh boy! I feel like in-game Jack is giving a lecture to real-life Jack. Because I have so much trouble doing that. I have so much trouble breaking away from my YouTube stuff. That's why I'm so beholden to my own schedule, and it's hard for me to break away from it because I just can't. I'm a legit workaholic by now, and I just love getting in and making videos and doing stuff, and I always want to like make people happy and make people feel like they're at ease and make sure that they're safe and sound and that they're happy. And if we're with groups of friends, I always try and like make people laugh and make sure everybody else is good, but sometimes I neglect myself in the middle of it all.
Oh.
It just... I know I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing it right by them.
And that's also something I end up doing then. I go away to a convention or something, or I go away to do something else and I realize what it's like to not record videos for a week, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of need to take these breaks every now and then.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here.
It's like reading a text mirror. That's the way I feel. Whenever I try and relax, I always feel guilty that I'm not doing something, that I'm not being productive. Craig, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Oh, man.
Do I, though?
Hell yeah, or hell yeah, bro. Just hell yeah. Maybe hell yeah, bro would have been better? I don't know. I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you. Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies.
Come on, I brought dessert.
Oh, are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee?
What?
I know little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Hey.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right?
I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to completely blacken the marshmallows.
Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved.
Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me and I catch it in my mouth.
Pro move!
We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here.
Yeah. I miss this, Jack.
Me too. Wait, didn't I call... Oh yeah, I call myself Jack Daddy. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber on into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag.
Wait, where's the other sleeping bag?
I look around for a second. Oh no, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry, I'll just curl up over here.
No way. Here.
Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out like so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it.
Night, bro.
Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver and without... So lie under the sleeping bag! So at least then the heat will get captured. I shiver and without realizing I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches away from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open, his hand finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart racing. Craig.
I've got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Bro, me too. What is this? This is not dialogue, that's... It's so awkward. I run my hands through his hair, then down his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
Oh.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. It's better to be early than late. Hey! Did I get an S rank? Was I good enough in bed, Craig? Hell yeah!
Amazing.
Ho-ho!
Back in college. Missed you, dude.
Aww! Just like back in college, I missed you, dude. Marinara waterfall hike. Okay, number 1, Dad. Why'd they do so fucking bad on that one? Keg stand champion. The quirky lab assistant from NCIS just reminds me of you. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Jack. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No. What do you think? I had a crab cake sandwich for lunch. That's probably it. You're allergic to shellfish. Oh. Oh no, I forgot. Again. Dad? Oh gosh, I'm gonna be sick. What have I done? I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Dad.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Yeah, Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big old hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you wanna hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. Follow Amanda to the back door. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Even I got surprised by that. They're all here. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. All the dads are here. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah. Everyone wanted to come and support you.
Yeah.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Jack! Brian, you made it!
Hey.
Yeah, I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over.
Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year.
Sure thing, Joseph.
And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. What fucking voice did I give Hugo? He was in the game for like 5 seconds.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Jack.
Thanks, Hugo.
You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals.
Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. She's... Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey.
Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school.
Pew pew. Pew pew. Yeah. Thanks. Finger guns. Wait. I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid to talking to you. Hey, you no longer hold the power over me.
Oh.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention.
Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it.
Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Nope. And I'll have you know that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so...
She'll fit into college just fine. Hey!
Hey! Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table.
Good stuff.
Yep. See you later. Okay. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of Right Said banana bread ready for her. I'm still sad that we didn't go for bread bonanza. Bonanza bread. It was right there. Thank you. I know she loved that. Oh, hi, Damien. Oh, that's your son. Oh.
What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake.
Thanks for coming by. Hey, looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. Briar is not a nice name. Briar is like fucking thorn bushes over here. Let's see what they're up to.
Yes. Okay, Briar, think of a shape. Hazel, what's she thinking? Square? Briar? Star? We'll get it next time.
Amanda leans in close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice.
Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin.
Amanda, that's called a triplet.
You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're going to be finishing each other's sandwiches.
What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we going to be finishing? Each other's...
Sentences! See? Third twin.
I have to go. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party, Pops.
How can I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you.
Oh.
Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Jack, if you cry again.
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotion vulnerability for one day. Present time!
Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find good things do come in tiny packages. A framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us.
Kinda shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one picture together before I leave.
Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. I wanna cry, man.
Knock him dead, kid.
Always do.
Amanda and I share a hug.
This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Dad.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff.
World's best dad. Intentionally, unintentionally, you're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
I glance over at the back of the yard where Craig is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
I leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream.
Pew.
Love you, Pops.
Amanda runs off to join her friends, so they are friends again. I take a seat next to Greg as the last guests make their way out of the party. Bro! This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong. We can leave keg stands in the past. I'm, taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out the express train from the relaxation station. The next stop is Napville. See, that's one thing I can't abide by. I'm all for trying to battle my balance with work and relaxation, and as much as I never relax properly, and I'm always working, I never want my relaxation time to become nap time. I hate naps. I feel like I waste so much of my time. I barely get any time to myself as it is. So all the time that I put into YouTube stuff, and if I finally able to break away from it, I want to like watch some movies or TV shows or listen to some music that I want to, or I don't know, just educate myself on different things that I want to look up. But I feel like if I nap, I just waste that time that I finally get for myself. Pull into the Jack Concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well. I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off your own stomach town. We both giggle, but man, do I want to just pour some chips on my own belly while I hang in a hammock. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself. Me too. Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. That was one thing I realized as well. When I finally went away from videos for the first time, I think it was like PAX East, like 2 years ago. That was the first time that I finally realized, like, whoa, is this what it really feels like to not record videos? And it was weird. That was one of my wake-up calls to like try and find a better balance in life. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then. Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench and leans onto me, lying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. You guys are so cute. You're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process. And it's going to take some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Craig, I'll be your bro till the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige. Craig looks up at me, smiling. Bro, that means so much to me. Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. Bro! We both laugh. You and me, we're gonna be alright. Sleep is important, make sure you're getting enough. Hey! We did it! Haha! Oh, nice. Executive producers Aaron Hansen and Brent Lilly. That's awesome. Oh, I know Erika Ishii. She's a friend of the Grumps. Yeah, Hugo was Ray. I know most of these people. That's cool. Oh, good job, guys. I feel bad now because I only had one episode left to go to finish off my dates with Craig, and I should have done it sooner. But, man, high fives all around for this game. It was fun. I know there's a lot more dads to go for and try and date and that kind of stuff, but I feel like I picked my dream daddy, the one that I started out with and that I wanted to go for. And then I actually ended up doing that properly, so I don't know. I might play the game more in a live stream or something, or if I ever have just time on my own, I might just play it for myself. But as far as the series goes, as far as the Let's Play goes, I think that I'm probably going to leave it here. Feels like a good place to end it off. I feel like that was a nice little end to the game.
That's cute. I didn't think it would actually like have a proper story ending. I don't know why. But that was nice. That was cute. I really liked how that ended. Amanda and Dad had a really nice relationship in the end, and then Craig and Jack were super cute together at the end. That was adorable. A game from Game Grumps. Good job, guys. Really well done. Really solid first entry into game making. Oh, that's cute. God, the art style is fucking awesome. Do I get to see more pictures? Oh, I wanted to see just like 10 more of those. And we're back to the main menu. Haha! Okay, well thank you all for joining me on this journey through dating some dads. That was really fun. Again, sorry it took me so long to get to this episode. I'm really glad people liked it as well. That people really got on board with this and got into it. And the amount of people I've seen. I just realized I wasn't wearing my crop top for the last episode. Damn! Fuck! No! I was just in like recording mode and getting I was so like, oh fuck! Damn it! Well, thank you for everyone who drew me in the crop top anyway and my flamingo shorts. I do have the flamingo shorts on, so I'm halfway there. Apologies. Quick! Edit a crop top onto me. Not gonna happen. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this series. If you liked it, punch the like banana face! Like a boss! And high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. But thank you guys, and we'll see all you dudes! That was fun. I really like that. I like doing all the voices for the dads.